Hello, this is Dr. Ted D'Amico, and today we'll be discussing the ninth media marketing research fallacy, which is multimedia reach and frequency models provide accurate reach and frequency estimates both in total and for individual media components. When developing a media plan, multiple media types, for example, TV, radio, magazines, newspapers, and the internet, are often used to reach current and potential users of the advertised brand. The plan that is selected is analyzed to determine its net unduplicated reach and average frequency across all media types for a given time periods, for example, on a weekly, monthly, or entire campaign basis. At first glance, such an approach seems reasonable. Further inspection of this approach, however, reveals that it often produces estimates that are at best questionable for the following 5 reasons. The first reason focuses on the difference between ad exposure versus vehicle exposure. Many reach estimates for a medium are based on the vehicle's audience level and not the ad's audience level. For example, when working with magazine data, a person is considered to be reached by an ad independent of whether he read or looked at only one page of a 100-page publication. Similarly, when working with radio data, a person is considered reached by an ad if the ad appeared within a 15-minute time frame in which the person listened for only 5 minutes. A second problem with multimedia reach and frequency models is that they don't make a distinction between an opportunity of being exposed versus real ad exposure. Even if one had an accurate audience estimate for each advertisement by medium, one cannot conclude with certainty that all people exposed to a given ad paid attention to the ad. For example, even if a person flipped through every page of a publication or was sitting in front of the television for the entire program, we cannot conclude with any certainty that the person was exposed to the ad, and more importantly, whether he or she paid attention to it. The third problem with reach and frequency multimedia models is that all media are considered equal in terms of their impact. Even if we were able to accurately determine whether people were exposed to an ad and that they paid attention during the exposure, we still face the problem of trying to determine whether all ad exposures are the same across all media types. Obviously, viewing a billboard ad as one flies by at 60 miles an hour is not the same as reading the same ad in a publication. A fourth problem with multimedia reach and frequency models is that when reach and frequency estimates are calculated, the length of an ad is totally ignored. For example, in the case of publications, a 1/4 page ad and a 2-page ad are given equal weight in a reach and frequency analysis. Similarly, a 10-second ad and a 60-second ad are given equal weight in the case of television. A fifth problem with multimedia reach and frequency models is that the quality of the ads used in a campaign are not considered when calculating reach and frequency estimates. This is because the programs used to calculate these estimates make the tacit assumption that all ads are equal in terms of their stopping power, memorability, and persuasiveness. Studies conducted by numerous commercial testing services, however, do not support this assumption. In fact, many studies have shown that putting substantial media weight behind non-persuasive ads has little impact on bottom-line sales and trial rates for new brand introductions.